Hello people, it's really hot in the UK right now. We have 26 degrees. It is the 8th of May. This is crazy. So if I keep looking like I'm going to die, it's because I might. No, just kidding, it's actually not that hot, but it is quite hot. The topic I'm going to talk about today is a topic I'm really not qualified to talk about, but I get so many questions about it. People in the comments always ask about it, I get emails about it, I get questions on AskFM, I get Facebook messages, I get Instagram direct messages, I get all the messages. So I'm going to attempt it, but it might be shit, so sorry. So the topic today is how to make friends in London. Just to illustrate to you how unqualified I am for this topic, I have lived in London since late August 2011, and I have made one friend. One single friend. Not saying I haven't made acquaintances or kind of friends on the way, but really I have made one friend. But I'm just generally bad at making friends. Like even in Germany, in the US, I never really made friends. The only friends I really had were the ones I grew up with, and then ones we all just kind of went into different directions. I never really made friends again. I was just, as an adult or as a teenager, I was just not really able to make actual friends. Like it wasn't like I wasn't talking to anyone. Like I obviously was talking to people, but I don't know, maybe I just take the word friends a bit too seriously, but I have one friend. But, you know, I'm going to still attempt to talk about it because maybe it'll help someone, I don't know. So like I said, I've lived in London for, well, we're going on 5 years. It's not really been 5 years, but we're going on 5 years. And the only way, like the easiest way I find that you meet people is obviously through your work. So I met tons of people at my internship, but why I didn't really make friends is also because I knew that, well, I thought I wasn't going to stay in London, so I didn't want to make like deep friendships because that's just crap if you then leave again, you know. So once it was clear that I was going to stay in London, I did want to make friends, but it just so happens that most people you meet in London, or most people I meet in London, only stay for a short while. So whilst I have definitely had friendships while I've lived here, no one has stayed. So I've made friends with a few German people. They all left after a year or two. I have been friends with some Italian people. I was kind of friends with my last flatmate, who I have met in 2013. She's still here, but our work schedules just kind of collide, and she's like into different things than I am nowadays, so we don't really hang out. Like we live together, but we like never really hung out anymore. So that didn't really turn into a friendship. I actually have to add that I did meet my last flatmate on couch surfing on the internet. So the internet is actually quite a good tool to make friends in London, I think. Or friends. Like none of them actually turned out to be real friends in the end. But I did have quite a good few, I just found like people to go to the pub with, and I kept in touch with them for a while. So I think if you stay on top of stuff like that, you could really find really cool people. Just be careful, obviously, don't just meet them in your own flat, just never give out your address. Just like if you are over 18 and you want to just find people to go out with, then yeah, use websites like couchsurfing. Just make sure that you maybe find someone that has a few ratings as well, or there's probably Facebook groups, I don't know. Just make sure it's in a public place. And yeah, you could find really cool people online. So that's probably, after work and other social places, that's probably the best bet you have, is the internet. The internet. Like YouTube could be a place, like I don't know. That's probably the best tip I have, actually, the internet. Everything is better on the internet. So I'll link couchsurfing below. I hope it's still going. I haven't been on it in ages, but when I was active on it, I found a lot of people there. And like I said, I found my last flatmate, and we found our last flatmate on there. Like we basically found everyone on there. Obviously, another way to make friends is also through flatmates. So if you are coming to London by yourself, if you are moving into a shared flat, then that's a really good way to make friends. So if you are browsing on websites like spareroom.co.uk and easyroommate.co.uk, make sure those are social flats, because some people rent a room but they don't actually want to talk to you. But there's really, like, they usually say in the ad, and they usually have like little bios of the people that live there. So if you make sure they're kind of like people you think you would get on with well, then, you know, give it a go. And then when you do the viewing, just make sure you got like a chemistry and you click and you're like, oh, this could be really cool, like we could really work together. And then you could make great friends like that. I think that's probably the two best ways that I can come up with, is the internet and flat shares. So yay. I had loads of flatmates. I mean, I probably had about 6 or 7 flatmates, but literally all of them moved away. Like, they moved to like the north of England, they moved back to their home countries, they went back to wherever they were from. That one went back to France, she now lives in Canada. Like, everyone leaves. This is the main thing I learned in London, is that everyone leaves. So yeah, a lot of people make friends at work. I never really did, because all the jobs I had thus far weren't really jobs that I was really passionate about, so I kind of just went to work with like a bad attitude and just kind of like and just didn't, you know, everyone that was there was kind of a different mindset, or like a really big age difference, which isn't like a thing that deters me from having a friendship, but I just haven't really found someone where it clicked. On other levels, I'm just socially awkward. I suffer from anxiety. I'm just not, like, I have a hard time making friends. That's just the truth. And this is like, has nothing to do with London. Like, I could probably be in Hamburg, I could be in a small town in Germany, I'd just still not really have friends. But that's me. But the thing is, I'm kind of cool with that in a way. Like, sometimes, you know, I wish I wasn't so negative, because I think the main reason why I don't really make friends is because I just think no one wants to be my friend. And it kind of takes me a lot to, like, you know how friendships work in a way that you like talk at each other and you like give and take, and I'm kind of that person that I hate to like talk at people because I think maybe they don't like me, and then I just, you know, I don't know. So that is obviously my fault, but I don't really want to talk about myself here too much, because I think the easiest way to make friends, I mean, it really depends on your circumstance. If you are in London for a short time yourself, then that's fine, you know, you can probably make friends easily. There's loads of people that are here for a short time. If you're here as an au pair, go to au pair meetings, probably make a friend there. If you are here as an exchange student, you'll be in school, you have loads of opportunity to make friends. If you are moving here by yourself without knowing anyone, like me, work is your best bet, because through work there's loads of circles, and once you make one friend, if you keep going out to the same pubs, probably make more friends. I mean, that's how everyone I know here makes friends, it's just by going to pubs, getting into conversations, like going out at night, getting into conversations, going to the park, getting into conversations. There isn't a recipe to make friends, is there? There just isn't a recipe to make friends. So I told you this video wouldn't be helpful, and it totally wasn't. But this is my view of the whole topic of making friends. I suck at it, but, you know, the one friend, sounds so sad, the one friend I do have, I cherish, you know? It's great to have a person that you can annoy on Facebook Messenger at 4 AM. And that's the kind of friends you want. So, quality over quantity. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you make loads of friends wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.